And we are live. Good morning, everyone. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It is a Bitcoin Ben here for the daily. What in the pluck is going on in cryptocurrencies and the rest of the world? My friends, I want to bring something up real quick. I have a friend out in Boston named Lenny. Check it out. Good morning. I get a newsletter called Wealth. You can read it. It's very good. They are really pounding the table on the amount of actually buying versus the supply. Currently, 6.25 reward will be cut in half. As we all know, they say $400,000 per Bitcoin by 2025. Thank you for the post, Lenny, my friend, and please forgive my voice. I'm up in St. Louis right now, and it's freezing cold. It's sleet, snow all day today, and my voice is dry as a bone. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I want to show you something. All right, I want to show you something real quick. Share screen. Share that. Put that up there. Put that right there. Here we go.
It's pulling back from the 52,000 level, and the popularity of so-called digital gold is widening its lead over physical gold. Jared Blickery is here with a closer look. Hey, Jared.
Hey there, Julie. Let's take a look at Bitcoin flows on their own, and then we'll get into the gold. Interesting to look back to the very beginning of the pandemic, January of 2020, we saw this huge spike. This spike here coincided with the ultimate highs, roughly speaking, in Bitcoin and a lot of other tokens, also Ethereum. And then we dropped off a cliff. And then what's interesting to me is this was the year of bankruptcies, and they're in the year of 2022, but you see the flows somewhat stabilizing. Arguably, the weak hands were already chased out. But now, importantly, we are on the rise again, and Bitcoin exceeds its prior highs. I wouldn't be surprised to see those flows highs taken out as well. And Julie, you mentioned gold. We have two different markets here, two different axes, but I want you to take a look at the shape here. We have Bitcoin flows, and this is all of Bitcoin. This goes back to a year earlier, January of 2019, and then gold. So Bitcoin was relatively flat throughout this entire time. Now it is picking up. There's slightly different way of measuring. And then the gold funds, you've just seen this steady drop. Is either one of them actually a great inflation hedge? That's not up for me to decide here, but just wanted to close on the price here. Bitcoin looking really strong. Not this chart, but when we take a look at the heat map, there we go, 52,000 and change, 51,777. I think investors will take that.
My friends, gold is getting crushed by Bitcoin. I know a guy who sold, I want to say, 18 ounces of gold. 18 ounces of gold went right in to Bitcoin. I know other people that are selling silver and going right in to Bitcoin. And when I'm talking silver. We're not talking a few ounces. We're talking $200,000 worth of silver. This is all right. Oh wow, look at that. On crypto.com, Bitcoin just hit 53,260. My friends, this is where it's going. It's going up. We have so much volume in Bitcoin. Think about it, folks. For the last 3 mornings, in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, I'm sorry. No, for the last 5 mornings in a row, it has gone up $1,000 every morning. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. If it isn't 5, it's 4. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, folks. I told you. All right, I actually talked with a Chinese guy. When I was in Sarasota on Wednesday, I think it was. And he lives in China. And right now's the Chinese New Year. He said right after the New Year, you're going to see so much money go into Bitcoin. You have to understand the Chinese cultural calendar. He said China is about to go nuts on Bitcoin. And he lives in China. Folks, game over. Game over. And did you hear the latest BlackRock news? BlackRock officially announced that they're going to be buying some more. They said more Bitcoin and putting it on their company ledger as a reserve. They're gonna pull they're gonna pull a Michael Saylor micro strategy. BlackRock is now officially going to start purchasing Bitcoin for BlackRock's reserves. You think they're going to buy just a few? No. Think about that. Think about that. This is nuts, folks. This is absolutely going to go nuts. Right. And oh, don't forget, we have royalty in the Middle East. We're talking the Shahs, the kings, the big boys. They're talking about getting 500, listen to me, folks, $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. Yeah, folks, we have, listen to this, we have crossed 700,000 Bitcoins in ETFs. That will be 1 million in 90 days. Less than that. It's only been 5 weeks. It will be 1 million in 7 weeks, 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, they will have collected 1 million friggin' Bitcoin. Think about that. It's, yeah, oh, that's what, yes, 88 Sats Radio. I can't do anything about it, but I hate how much Bitcoin BlackRock is buying. This is what I want to talk about. Right? Bitcoin is for everybody, even the people we hate. That's what freedom is. I hear all the time, God, we shouldn't let BlackRock do this. We shouldn't let blah, blah, blah do this. Folks, that's what it means to be a decentralized global currency. Is we don't get to choose what other people do. That's freedom. And if you want to be free, you have to accept that other people will be free, even the people you don't like. This is for everyone. This is the world's currency, not mine, not yours, not the progressives, not anything. This here, this is going to solve Social Security. This is going to solve all of the all of the entities that are now upside down. All they have to do is invest in Bitcoin, and it will right side them over a certain amount of time. we're living in a transition, folks. We are going from a global economy that is actually based on leverage and credit into a global, decentralized currency. The Bitcoin. Everyone is going to join because it's going to absorb all of the value. And this is why the progressives love it. It is truly democratizing money. It is truly sharing the wealth. And this is why capitalists love it, because it's honest representation and value added. The only thing that a progressive, a communist, and a capitalist and a libertarian can agree on is the Bitcoin, because it works for everybody. Bitcoin destroys the entire socialist ideology. No, actually, Bitcoin is the perfect socialist money. And it's the perfect capitalist money. Capitalists love it because it's honest and it's value added. The socialists love it because the rich guys put a lot of their capital into it, and the little guy gets raised up. It helps everybody. It's the opposite of the system we have now. This is such a fundamental flip. This is why Raoul Paul says, don't fuck this up. Communists hate it. No. Communist leadership hates it. Not the average communist. Because Bitcoin flattens out the classes. There aren't any classes in Bitcoin. It's the great equalizer. Yes, that's crooked politicians hate it. Yes. Crooked politicians hate it because they can't manipulate it. It's gotten too big now. It's getting too popular. they can't do anything about it. It's unstoppable. Hold, please. Word from the sponsor.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
Here's a great question. Does it solve corruption? In the money, yes. In life, no. Bitcoin is a monetary tool. It's just money. It doesn't try and fix everything. It's just money. It's honest, value-added money. Now, that actually restricts the government. That restricts not honest people. Because you can't fake having Bitcoin. You can't lie about it. Yes, right? BlackRock shifting balance sheet money to PTC is another acknowledgement the U.S. is shot. Yes. And think about this, folks. Apple has like, I don't even know, like 300 or like $150 billion in cash that's losing value every month. My friends, this is such a huge deal. Yep, it helped clean up El Salvador. Yes, it did. You cannot have an honest government without honest money. And that's the truth, folks. Without honest money, you cannot have an honest currency. Hang on one second. All right. I want to play you guys something. All right. I watched this yesterday or the day before, and we're going to watch it. Unfortunately, YouTube, you guys watching on YouTube won't be able to, because we're switching over to the private server. Oh, and those of you on Rumble, now you can access my private server through Rumble's local. All you do is join my locals channel. Link is in the description over on Rumble, and you have access to the private server. So there you go, folks. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I had several people on Rumble like, dude, how do I join, or how can we over on Rumble have an easy access? I said, join locals over on Rumble. And I set it up, and voila. Now you can watch my private server using Rumble locals. You're welcome. Okay. Everyone on YouTube, sorry guys, you gotta go bye-bye. But if you want to join the private server, click the link under here. You have a choice of Rumble. You have a choice of Patreon. And you have a choice of SUBSTACK. Right? So, YouTube, you go bye-bye.